Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. I am Shams and this is my first YouTube video, and I am a certified lash tech and I do individual lashes, volume, mega volume, hybrid. Those are what I specify in, and I'm just going to do a short video. So this video is just based on advice towards beginners, so those who are just starting their lash business, and I'm just going to give you guys 7 tips. And I'm also going to show you guys the products that I use for my clients and how I prep before my client comes in. So it's going to be a very quick and very basic video, so stay tuned. Second tip is try different products. Don't just, when you get trained to do lashes, they will tell you what they use. Don't just use what they use. Try different products, such as when you're buying lash trays, just do practice, and also do try different products, what I've gone through already. And the third one is glue. Glue is everything. Glue literally is everything, literally. So you are going to find glues that doesn't work for you. So when you add on your lashes, to add the glue into the lashes, they're taking longer to dry, they're falling off. You're going to experience all of that, literally going to experience all of that. But do shop around, try to find a perfect glue. I'm on my 5th glue and I've actually found 2 glues that I liked out of all 5 glues I've tried since I've been doing lashing. So yeah, that's my 3rd tip. My 4th tip to you guys is don't compare yourself to others, especially if you're going through social media, scrolling, looking at other people's work on YouTube, looking at how other people do lashes. Do not compare yourself. Just watch the videos and say, yes, it's a good idea, I can follow that idea, but do not compare yourself. Do not bring yourself down. Okay, that's my 4th tip. My 5th tip is positioning. So when I mean positioning, I mean when you are over your client and you are doing your lashes, positioning. So you can't just, I wouldn't suggest you stay in one place. So when you do position yourself, you find it more easier to lash and to isolate. So do try to move about, get a chair that's actually got wheels on it so you can maneuver around your client's head. And also what you can also do is try to turn your client's head to the side, which makes it easier to lash and to isolate as well. My 6th tip is price. I believe some lash techs do higher the price, the quicker they can do the lashes. Some people do that. So their price is based on how quick they can do their lashes, and I don't believe that's a good thing, but that's, everybody's entitled to do whatever they want to do. But I would say that do start off as a when I first started, I started off as £20 for classics, and I made my way up from there. So do start off very slow. Don't just go head right in and be charging your clients let's say £80 or £50 for classics, and you're still practicing at the practicing stage, where you're going to get a lot of complaints, a lot of negative feedback, which you do not want. So do just start off from somewhere and just make your way up the ladder. So yes, and that was my 6th tip. And my last tip is don't give up, guys, and just be consistent. This jumps right back into my 1st tip, which includes practice. So my 7th tip is be consistent and do not give up. And consistency to me is the key that unlocks the master in you. So just keep doing your lashing. I know there's going to be times where I had times where I'm just like, oh my gosh, I cannot do this. Like, what time is it? Am I going to finish on time? Is my client going to be okay of me taking me so long? I'm so embarrassed taking so long. The longest I've actually done a lash is probably 3.5 hours when I first started. And I'm going to go through in a different video how many lashes it took me to do for me to be able to max 2 hours. And yes, lashing does take 2 hours. I have not gone into a lash tech and it's taken 1 hour. That's a big no. But I hope these 7 tips has helped you guys. I will be doing more videos on my lashing as well. I'm just going to give you guys a brief clip on how I prep and what products I do use. Hey guys, so this is the lash trays that I use. I've been using these for a very long time. I have different lengths from 15 going down to 8. I do put my tweezers in alcohol, as well as I do wipe them after with these pads. My lint-free gel pads, I've been using these from the beginning, haven't changed them. I don't have anything bad to say about them. And then my primer and my micro brush. I do prime before I start lashing. And I have my glue ring and my tools. And this is the glue that I love, guys. This is one of my favorite glues. It's B-Links. I will give you the link below. This dries between 1 to 2 seconds, and these are for those who are just getting the hand of lashing. My magnifying glasses, my micro tape. So I do use a micro tape if that starts to slide off my client, and this is my mouth mask I do use. I love to use this because I do respect other people's personal space, and hygiene is a big thing for me, so I do cover my mouth when I'm lashing. And that's it, guys. So I do lash from home, and I do mobile lashing. So that's pretty much all my products for now. All right, guys, so I am getting my client's bottom lashes ready. So I am taping them down with the gel pad. So at this stage, you really want to make sure that the bottom lashes are fully covered. This is to prevent your glue sticking to your bottom lashes, your lashes sticking to your bottom lashes, I should say. And it just prevents from your client getting hurt when you're removing the gel pad, and when she's opening her eyes. You don't really want to hurt your client, but it's going to happen. But this needs to be done properly to prevent that. So as close as you can to the waterline. So do ask your client if it's comfortable, and then you can proceed to the next step. So do bear in mind with the gel pad, depending on the skin type as well. So when I mean that, I mean by oily or dry. The pad will actually slide off if your client is talking a lot, or it does get a bit warm for your client. So I'm priming now. I'm using a little bit of primer on each eyes. So do invest in a primer, guys. So primer does help with the glue drying faster and the glue holding longer. So do invest in a good primer. I've had this one from the start as well, so I have nothing bad to say about that primer. And also, sometimes to prevent the pad from sliding off, some lash tape do use a tape to tape down the side and the corners, so that does help a lot. I use the microfoam tape if my client's pad starts to slide off. And now I am mapping. So mapping technique does help when it comes to different lash designs. So you have the classic, you have the Kim K design, you have the cat eye design. So mapping, you should try to study mapping. You can go on Google where you can find different mapping design, which will give you the different lengths of the outcome that you want. So if you want a Kim K lash style, there's a mapping chart for that. If you want a cat eye style, there's a mapping length for that as well. So mapping is really good. It did help me a lot when I first started. And that's pretty much it, guys. I'm just going to start my client's lashes now, and I'm going to give you a after picture, and that's it. So that's how I prep my client's bottom lashes. Alright guys, hit that subscribe button and follow my business page, shams_unique_lashes.